Have you sent off your headship application yet?
I'm not applying.
What?
I'm not going to undermine Christine.
This is madness. This is a brilliant opportunity for you.
How's this Mandarin?
Not so great.
I'm Eve, Miss Blossom's daughter.
No! My neck hurts.
I had something to deal with.
Eve.
What are you thinking? A Second World War project.
I think a simple apology would do it. I'll tell Sue to expect your apology.
George?
Permission to come aboard?
Very officer and a gentleman.
Yes, well, they played a very large part in the Second World War, the Royal Navy.
Yeah, it's great. It's just what Living History Week's all about.
You asked us to make a special effort to Councillor Bain's visit, so I did. You see, I do care. Just a shame the feeling isn't mutual.
George, this is serious. I need to show Robert Bain that I can run things better than you know who.
Better avoid my Mandarin classes, then.
Don't joke. He's very keen to see your proposal for rolling out the programme, so make sure you don't let me down again.
It's all right, I'm onto it. Love to see a woman in uniform, or preferably
Out of it? Very predictable. Wish me luck. This is D-Day in more ways than one.
Thought the magazines at my dentist's were out of date.
Actually, this has given me an idea on how we can make today even more realistic.
Live ammunition?
Morning, Simon. Chalks away.
Christine, you could have given me a bit more notice about Robert Bain's visit this afternoon.
Well, it's nothing to stress over. It's just a flying visit. Pardon the pun.
I thought all staff were meant to be in costume.
Oh, I knew I forgot something.
Go see Audrey. She's raided the local Amdram store cupboard. Look, I only finalised Robert's visit last night. Things had been going so well, I thought, why not showcase the school?
Couldn't he have come on a regular day, give him a truer picture?
It is a true picture. We're an innovative school.
Are we?
Look, you have to admit, Living History Week's been a big success,
Sure. Maybe I'm just not comfortable jumping on Audrey's bandwagon in order to impress the council.
We can't all marry the Director of Education's daughter.
Look, honestly, Simon, it's not bandwagon jumping. It might have been Audrey's idea, but it was my call to expand it over the entire week and involve the outside community.
Fine. Never let it be said that I'm not a team player.
Let's hope he gets shot down by the Luftwaffe.
I wish you'd stop winding him up.
I'm sorry. But if you want this thing to run smoothly, you really want to pull Audrey back from the front line. The old girl's lost it with this living history thing. I doubt we'll ever get her back to the present. And I think you've also gone out on a limb, inviting the BDI of the council around to our little empire.
Well, like I say, it's my chance to shine. And if that great cynic George Windsor is joining in, we'll be fine.
Let's hope so.
Up you get.
Are you supposed to have been injured in the war, miss?
No. No, this is not part of my costume. Maybe she's had a hair transplant.
Nice and loose.
Very funny. Why aren't you two dressed up? Or left mine in my locker?
Why are you talking to her?
Because I'm sick of it just being us all the time. Joking.
Are they? What's he look like, moron? crisps. We're not allowed modern stuff. It's all World War II. Who are you? The Rules Nazi?
Oh, gosh, you look very dashing, Captain Moseley. Do you like my costume?
Yeah, it's lovely. Did you know your dad was coming today?
Oh, well, not until last night. It's not a problem, is it?
The only problem is Christine never bothered to mention it. 0 consultations, typical.
Sorry, I would have called, but I was looking at wedding bouquets till after midnight. I found something you were really going
Why
to
is he
love.
coming anyway?
Oh, well, I suppose Christine wanted him to see History Week in action.
She'll use it to her advantage, you know what she's
Don't
like.
worry, Dad'll see right through her. Oh, sorry, Twinks, that'll be the florist. Hi, Valerie. Thanks for ringing. Oh, no, just hang on. I just need to ask Simon if he's happy with delphiniums.
Look, war is about winners and losers, and we're going to be winners. How come? Everyone's hacked off with these stupid war rations, so by break time we'll be getting a couple of quid a bag. Yeah.
What's in it for me?
Well, a little bit of extra pocket money. They still call it that.
Okay, I'll think it over.
Well, don't take too long. I have other options.
Like what?
No, okay, how much are we talking about here?
Well, I'm open to negotiation. It's £35 for half an hour and 70 for a full.
Okay.
Great. I'll see you in class, sir.
Good.
I thought Miss McFall said no makeup today.
What? No slap for the Queen of Slap?
Are you calling me a slapper?
Watch what you say about my sister, Kev.
No, I just meant you always wear makeup.
Yes, well, not today. Yeah, that's all right for you, miss. No one cares what old people look like.
Don't worry about her, miss. You know what she's like. Thanks. I think you look great. There you go. Tasty.
Enjoy.
The Germans wouldn't eat this muck. Oh, they'd be eating those massive sausages.
In Black Forest gâteau. Will you two just shut up about food? Don't you have any willpower? We never would have won the war with losers like you.
That was a bit harsh. Are you not eating anything?
Nah, I'm not hungry.
Do I look stupid dressed like this?
No. You'd look stupid if you hadn't bothered. Now look at Miss McFall. Now she's gone overboard.
Everyone, I have some terrible news. HMS Victoria, which was crossing the Atlantic with our food supplies, has been torpedoed and sunk by a German U-boat.
She has completely lost the plot.
Which means there will be no lunch and no tea today.
Hey, it's a shame about that ship. There is no ship. It's just there. She's mental.
Now, I'm sorry, but living history means exploring genuine Second World War conditions.
What? Starving to death?
Yeah, rank Marvin, miss.
Which is why we are going to do what people did during the war years.
Ordering a pizza?
No. We are going to forage. Now, different groups are going to be exploring different environments. One group might go to the seashore and look for cockles.
Cockles?
Cockles are shellfish. Others might go to the fields for berries or into the woods to look for mushrooms. But please, 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 no one may pick or taste anything without a teacher's approval. Now, is that understood?
Epic. Huh? I'm going to make sure we join the woodland posse.
And then Mrs. Budgeon will rustle up something from what we've provided into a delicious meal.
That's right. Dump it all on Maggie.
Right, she can stop us from having breakfast.
Please, miss, may I have some more?
Don't worry, miss. Me and Imogen won't be cheating. We'll do this thing properly.
I didn't know you were so into this.
I'm not. I just want to look good for the gym display later.
Okay, everybody, back to your classes.
I like your dress. Where'd you get it from?
Me and Dennis, they went shopping last night.
Where's yours from? To raid Maggie's wardrobe. Yours is well better.
You know, war is people living right on the edge. Young people like you. And that's why their poems are so amazing. And truthful. And heartbreaking.
I like your new look.
Showing your monkey face to the world isn't a look.
Yeah, but you don't have a monkey face. I feel you look better without makeup. Even better.
I don't really care what you think, Kevin. In fact, I don't think anyone does.
Right, if you want to hear more war poems, I'll be reading some during break time.
We'll be back, someone.
Sounds good, sir.
Look, if you want her back, you're going to have to do something about it.
Thank you for the sarcastic intervention earlier.
You're very welcome.
You and Christine are friends, I get that. But could you at least try occasionally to see things from a professional perspective?
What, like your fiancée? Very professional. Tripping over her own feet and then trying to blame the school.
She could have broken her neck, and we both know whose fault that would have been.
Problem?
Not for me, no. I think Christine might need to watch her back today.
You'll be there to watch it for her, of course.
Yes, never the most flattering of garments, were they? Boiler suits.
It's £2.
What? £2?
Get you Chris, Connor. He won't want our junk food, does? He's a famous chef. Oh, sorry, I mean, kitchen skivvy.
Drop dead, Barry.
You take over, yeah?
What? Where are you going? Black market goods. How very authentic.
Oh, thanks, miss.
To me. Off you go.
Crisps. Thought they were banned.
They are.
Eva, why don't I look after them for you? Make sure no one eats them.
Thank you, Sonia.
What gives him the right to criticise me?
Nothing. Completely out of order.
I mean, he should try having a wedding dress fitting wearing one of these. Christine should never have made him co-deputy. The man is completely unprofessional. We need to make a list of all of Christine's mistakes.
Now, let's just keep our powder dry, shall we? And hopefully I'll get the headship without any need for unpleasantness.
Fine, if that's the way you want to play it, Twinkle.
Here, Daddy's coming in. Aren't you two a bit old for Parents' Day visits?
Well, you know what they say about Parents' Day. It's only the naughty kids that need to worry.
Oh, do you want a crisp?
No, thank you.
Why do we have a goat, miss?
Oh, goats like Wally would have been very useful during the war because they provide both milk and meat.
Meat.
I hope that thing can be trusted.
Oh, yes. Wally's very tame. I borrowed her from a farmer friend of mine.
Is Wally not a boy's name?
She's named after Wallace Simpson.
Who's he?
She? You will be learning all about her in class very soon.
Audrey, what are you doing?
Carrots from the local market.
You're planting fully grown carrots?
Miss, that's cheating.
Well, yes, I know. I'm sorry, but I wanted you to see some reward for all your hard work. And I hear there's a visiting dignitary, so we want the allotment to look its best.
Well, I suppose we could turn a blind eye for once, and we could sow some other real seeds as well.
I can't believe you're getting into this gardening thing.
No, me neither.
Why are you not in costume, girls?
Mine's in my locker, miss.
Well, have a look in that chest there. You can borrow something.
Rank. There's no way I'm wearing some old charity uniform.
Well, I'll give it a go.
That's been the beauty of this week, hasn't it? It's not just for the academic kids.
I wish I'd lived in them days, miss. No fizzy drinks, no sweets.
And no crisps. Music to my ears.
We see him almost with content, abased and seeming to have paid and mocked at by his own equipment, who has put Steffi...
Anyone who can get that lot to sit and listen to poetry during their break has got to have the gift.
They're very responsive kids.
You two at loggerheads?
No, not at all. I just hope he's going to pull out all the stops today for this visit.
I'm sure he will.
For here the lover and killer are mingled, who had one body and one heart, and death, who had the soldier singled, has done the lover mortal hurt. Keith Douglas. If you want to read more of his work, I'm afraid you can't, because he was killed in action on June the 9th, 1944. He was 24 years old when he died. Life can be a lot shorter than we expect. Let's leave it there for now.
Makes you think. All this stuff about life being short. Do you think I'm being too hard on Kevin?
No, you don't, you. I wish you could still be mates.
Hey, I got nabbed by Mad McFall. She started going on about the black market or something. She's well racist. Anyway, she confiscated the crisps.
So you can owe me?
It weren't my fault, she took them.
Shut up. Check this out.
What is it?
Magic mushrooms. We're gonna pick some in the woods.
Isn't that illegal?
Well, cute dresses they wore in them days. Miss McFall said the average waist size during the war were like 21 inches.
Yeah, but that's because the food was rationed. I mean, who'd want to go through that?
No, thanks. Well, we won the war, actually, so it didn't do them any harm.
I'm gonna need your help, mate. Operation Dynasty.
What are you on about? It's a secret mission.
Quickly now.
You're going on the trip?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Well, I'm amazed you can tear yourself away from your precious kitchen.
Well, at least if I'm there, I can make sure we bring back stuff that Mrs. Budgeon can actually use.
Right.
Now, are you sure you can manage without me until lunchtime?
I managed on my own for long enough.
Yeah, but you had Mr.
It's okay. You can say his name, you know.
You had Mr. Budgeon.
And he was as much use to me in the kitchen as a chocolate saucepan. Go on, have fun.
All right. Seashore, line up in front of me here. Hedgerows here. Woodlands with Mr. Losley. Line up behind, please. All those who haven't dressed up can come and get something from me now.
Can I remind you that you'll be representing the school, so please conduct yourself properly. That means staying with your group leaders and following their instruction to the letter.
Jawohl, mein Kommandant.
Enjoy yourselves and successful foraging. Please don't undermine me in front of the pupils.
Hey. Foraging, not mucking around.
Hey, that's gross. There's no way that's edible. Get away from me.
Miss, is this a mussel or a cockle?
Neither. It's a limpet.
Oh, they're really hard to get off the rocks. They're stuck on like it.
Limpets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to cook these, though.
Well, that's a challenge for Mrs. Budgeon.
Hey, isn't this a good chance to call leave?
You just don't give up, do you?
Nope. I'm like one of these limpet things.
Well, I'm sorry, Casey, but can we just drop it, please?
Miss, I found something disgusting.
What you got? A crab?
Not exactly. It's a tampon.
Oh, nice.
Nature! You know what? You lot are really privileged to be out here, so make the most of it.
Oh, we will, sir.
Okay, guys, stay close, yeah? And remember to check with me before you pick anything.
Okay, I think I'm ready. Do you know what you're doing?
I have my orders.
Okay. I found this in Miss McFall's fancy dress box. What do you think?
Dashing.
Okay.
Come.
What happened to Kevin and Connor?
Jamie Oliver said something about wild garlic.
No eating those berries till they've been cleaned and checked, please.
It's just a berry, Rhiannon. It's not even 1 calorie. Nah, looks sour. And so do you, actually. You're missing Kevin.
No, she's not.
Hey!
I was following the eye, 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 was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you fall.
This way.
Hey, how do we know they're not poisonous?
Shrooms are good for you. Them little fellas in the Amazon pop them all the time.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I've seen them on the telly. They go out hunting for sloths, don't they?
It's okay. I won't let them get you.
You first.
Nah, you. Well, go on.
I'll eat mine later.
Oh, is little Darwin scared? You chicken.
Don't feel any different.
Well, you've just had them, you muppet. You need to wait a while. Don't worry. I'll kick them soon enough.
Guys, hello? Barry? Darren, where are you?
Good job I never wore any mascara.
Okay, everyone, I think it's time we were heading back.
There are a couple of people missing.
Who, Kevin and Connor? And Dynasty? Okay, follow me and stick together, please.
hold on.
What?
We don't want Losley nosing around our stash.
Hey, he'll probably want some for himself.
Grab those nettles and put them on top.
They sting!
Well, that's the whole point, you loser. Come on. More than that. We haven't got all day.
Why did we ever break up?
Because you finished with me. You're supposed to make the person you're with feel special. You made me feel like I wasn't good enough.
And that was a mistake. A big mistake. And I'll never do anything like that to hurt you again.
Mr. Losley, you read us a poem. Made me think about me and you.
What did you decide?
That it was worth us giving it one last go. If you cared about me, Kevin. I mean, really cared about me.
I do. I really do. I love you.
Oh, not much evidence of foraging here.
It's dead romantic.
Well, I suppose love affairs did spring up during the war.
We don't get back with someone just because they've planned a picnic.
Come on. How many guys would do that for a girl? Can we not just be happy for them?
Suppose it is a pretty good picnic.
Oh, all right. One slice each, and then we head home. And if anybody asks, this never happened.
Where the heck have you been?
We've been busy.
Yeah, that's unlikely. What have you got in there? Let me see.
All right, Captain, but it might explode.
You all right, Darren?
Well, he's just been out in nature, sir. He's not used to it.
There's nothing in there, sir.
Nettles? Oh, you might have said. Tell you what, we can use those to make soup. I call that a good day's work, don't you? Come on, let's join the group.
Hey. Why are them trees following us?
Keep up.
Hey, McFall. What's she doing?
She's checking for black market goods. Well, this is your fault for getting caught.
But we can't let her confiscate our stash. Maybe we should eat them all now. Hey?
What? Don't be dumb. Look, we need to find a hiding place.
Let go. He's watching us.
Might be a spy. Don't worry. I'm on it. Nice spy. Nice spy, goat. Yeah, clear off. Be gone. And quit snooping on people.
Hey, I found somewhere.
Oi. How many of them have you had?
Not many.
was your waste of time walking the wilderness?
Actually, it was great.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe Christine does know what she's doing. I've just come back from the woods with Barry, of all people. He's been collecting nettles to make soup. Unbelievable.
Well, that's not down to her. That's because the kids respect you.
Great.
I've never known Windsor to work on his lunch break.
Me neither. I think I've left my purse. I'll catch you up.
Even Heston, Bloom and what's-his-face couldn't do anything with this lot. The kids are going to be starving by the time I get lunch ready. And that Mr. Bain, he's going to be tipping up any minute expecting his lunch.
Right, OK, what about a seafood nettle curry with seaweed badges?
OK.
Do you think I'm wasting my time doing this? Catering, I mean.
No, I don't. Is this because of what your man said?
Yeah, that and wondering how I'm going to feel when everyone else goes off to university and I'm stuck.
Chopping carrots. You won't be. Graduates are 10 a penny these days now. A smart lad who can run a kitchen. Gold dust.
我今天需要带雨伞吗？
带雨伞吗？ No, no. It's not y in the second tone. It's y in the third tone.
Can't believe I'm paying you so I can ask whether or not I need an umbrella.
Actually, you're asking if you need a fish. It's just vocabulary, sir. No one's going to believe you're fluent in Mandarin if you can't pronounce it properly.
Yes. Okay, let's get on.
Okay, so now we need to ask the taxi.
Oh, I'm sorry, but we have had some issues with black market goods.
Robert, glad you could make it.
Christine, happy to oblige. This is very impressive, you joining in, I mean, the costume.
Yeah, well, I thought if I make a fool of myself, everyone else will have to.
Well, I feel like I'm letting the side down.
Oh, no, not at all, not at all. Was there a problem, Miss McFall?
Just a full body search to make sure I wasn't bringing in contraband.
He's clean.
Good. Well, let's start with our thrift store, Waterloo Junction.
Yep.
OK, welcome to 1944, on the home front where our civilians fight just as hard as the army. Only here, the fight's against waste.
Maybe we should move on. There's a lot to cram in today.
Oh, I haven't finished yet. Some commodities are in short supply, such as blankets, bottles, drinking glasses, bed sheets and towels.
Could do with a towel myself at the moment.
Dad.
Is that lad all right?
Yeah, he's fine.
I'll take Dad, Mr. Bain, and get him cleaned up.
Thank you, Miss Spark. I'll see you in the staff room in 2 minutes once I've attended to Darren. Darren, were you and Barry in Mr. Losley's group? Have you finished?
Doesn't Christine look fetching in that uniform?
You think so? Thought she looked rather dowdy, all that khaki.
Oh, well, she certainly seems to be on the ball.
I tell you what, Dad. And why don't I take you up to Modern Languages? Show you the Mandarin Initiative in action.
Well, shouldn't we wait for Christine?
No, it'll only be a few minutes.
Darren and Barry.
Both high as kites.
I don't understand. They were with me, picking nettles.
For the whole time?
Oh, they might have wandered off for a couple of minutes. 10 at most. Look, they were fine when I left them.
Well, they're not fine now. Far from it. I've put them in the nurse's room. Can you go there and find out how they got in such a state? I am in the middle of showing your future father-in-law around. Funny how this happens today of all days.
Ah, right. So I engineered this whole thing, did I, to make you look bad?
No, of course not. Just go and sort this out. Thank you.
This is Mr. Windsor, our Mandarin expert.
Huan Ing Guan Lin, Waterloo Road.
I'm not going to pretend I understood a word of that, except for the bit about Waterloo Road.
Oh, that's a shame. Archie Wong seems to have vanished. He's one of Mr. Windsor's star pupils.
Very smart, an officer and a gentleman.
I like to think so.
Love lifts us up where we belong.
Pardon?
From the movie. It's one of Sue's favourites.
Dad.
Oh, I'm afraid I've never seen it. So, where would you like to start?
Well, how about, how many A grades are you predicting?
Well, we are making solid progress.
If you ever need to ask for an umbrella in Mandarin, Dad, Mr. Windsor's your man.
What's it like having a new daughter? Look, I know it's not easy getting an instant family. Look at me and Grantley.
You two are naturals.
What, me and Grantley? Are you having a laugh? There's no such thing as a natural. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. It takes time.
Thought I'd lost you.
You don't get rid of me that easily.
I thought Dad would like to see exactly what's going on up here.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Miss Burke. This is Archie Wong, one of our star pupils. He's taking a few snaps of this week's events for our website.
Yes, I've been hearing a lot about you. Well, I have to say, the Mandarin programme here sounds very promising.
It does?
Oh. We've put you under a lot of pressure, asking Waterloo Road to help roll Mandarin out across the LA. But Mr. Windsor and his department have certainly stepped up to the plate. Would it be possible to grab a copy of that proposal now?
No. I've got to finalise some details.
I'll make sure you get one later.
Have you seen Simon?
Nope, sorry.
Oh, that's strange. I know he wanted to be part of the tour.
Well, there is a war on. It's all a bit chaotic. In a good way, of course. I'm sure he'll turn up. Shall we continue?
Are you joining us, Mr. Windsor?
I wouldn't want to get in the way.
Nonsense. I'm sure there's room for one more. See you later.
Yes, then. Thanks again, Miss Burke.
Look, can you stop playing games? If you've taken something, you need to tell me.
So why just tell him?
Because I don't want to.
I feel sick again.
Look, this is for your own good, all right? If you've taken something poisonous, you could die, you idiots!
I took some shrooms. In the woods.
What? Oh, great.
These outfits are minging. You're the one that wanted realism. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Maybe you should have a little snack or something. Nah. After Mr. Budgeon died, I kind of went on a food binge, and this war stuff's my chance to start eating properly again. Okay, if you're sure. Yeah, quit flapping.
So you and Kev back on then?
Let's just say we'd realised we couldn't be apart.
So why the sad face?
What happens when he goes to uni in America?
You might know.
It's Kevin. Of course he will.
So go with him.
It's not as simple as that, is it? I mean, what's the odds of us two getting into the same uni? I'll get a job, I suppose.
You can't just get a job in America. It's dead strict.
Well, even if I did, he'd be studying all day. I'd have no friends, no family.
You'll make new friends. Or you could ask Kevin to change his plans.
I'd never do that.
Why not?
Because I love him. And I don't want to be the one to ruin his future.
All right, where do you want it?
The White Line.
Nikki, you know we've got this visit today? Huh? Well, I'd like to be there, only I've got these 2 kids that need to go to hospital.
I'll cope. Okay, who is it?
Darren Hughes and Barry.
I can see why you're so keen to offload. What's happened this time?
Ingesting hallucinogenics in the woods.
Excuse me?
Yeah, magic mushrooms. Or at least they thought they were. Look, they're probably going to be fine, but can you just keep me posted on what the hospitals say?
Yeah.
Thanks. You're a pal. I owe ya.
See you later, Audrey.
Come on, just a couple more, Mr. Bean and I.
No, someone's ruined the carrot patch.
Where's Wally? A resident goat. I'm sorry about this.
Oh, don't apologise. It's good the kids have got a stake in the project.
Maybe she's ran away. She didn't seem very happy.
Such is the lot of the school goat.
Don't worry, Lenny. We'll get a search party organised.
We need to find her.
I think it's time we visited the dining hall. Is it not enough that you get yourself into trouble, that you have to lead him astray? Right, we'll see what the hospital's got to say, but this might be a matter for the police, Barry.
Oh, we were taken from the land, miss. Like Miss McFall wanted us to win the war. But then poor Dad's got a bit confused.
Just shut up, Barry.
Wally! Wally!
Connor, my son, has been helping out.
Oh, vocational training. We like that.
Oh, I'm still hoping you'll go down a more academic route.
Ah, you see, you say that, but don't some of these celebrity chefs earn a lot of money?
Yeah, and they're doing something that they love.
He has been brilliant today, this fella. Go on, let them have a taste. Now, he came up with these all off his own bat.
Seaweed bhaji.
Mmm. That's very good. Is that really seaweed?
Yeah, fresh off the beach today.
Oh, it's restaurant standard, that is.
Excuse me. Simon, can I see you in my office?
Mr. Windsor, you can ask him.
So, you got Nikki to take Darren and Barry to hospital?
Yeah.
Do we know what happened?
It was mushrooms. Look, they deliberately went out of their way to find
I'm
them.
sure. But you were supposed to be supervising.
Yeah, supervising. Not 24-hour surveillance. I trusted them. They betrayed my trust. It's them you should be having a go at, not me.
Oh, don't worry, I will. Only first, I've got to call the parents, unless you'd like to. And if word gets out about this, it's goodbye to all the hard work I've put in this week.
You're not the only one who's worked hard.
That's not what I meant.
Really? Because you seem more worried about how this looks than in supporting me.
Simon, that is so unreasonable. It was you who let them eat mushrooms unsupervised, you. But don't worry, I won't say anything to your future father-in-law.
No. Because there's lots I'd like to tell him.
Feel free. I think Robert can see what a good job I'm doing here.
Wally!
It's only a goat, Lenny. Mushrooms.
Probably give those to Mrs. Budgeon.
Nice one.
So, she blamed you for what Barry did?
Practically accused me of engineering it deliberately. So much for solidarity.
Well, I did warn you. Oh, I haven't told you my news.
Oh, I'm not in the mood for delphiniums.
It's not that, although I have had a breakthrough on the canapé front. George Windsor is a fake. He can't even speak Mandarin properly.
No, That's not right. He's been teaching it all term.
I caught him. He's been paying Archie Wong for lessons.
What? Does Christine know about this? Because if she does, it compromises her whole position.
What happened to keeping your powder dry?
Stuff that. She's never supported me, so why should I lift a finger to help her?
Well, here is a list of all our grievances. The cleaning debacle, hiring a teacher that's unqualified in a core subject.
You know what? I didn't want to go down this road, but she's left us with no choice.
One, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 5, 2, 3, 4. 6, 2, 3, 4. 7, 2, 3, 4. Get ready for your star jumps and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's out cold. We need help.
Yes, ambulance, please.
This is my fault. I worked her too hard. I had no idea that level of exercise would harm anyone.
I think she's been fasting as well.
Fasting?
She got a bit carried away with people not eating during the war.
To experience wartime conditions, we suggested they only eat what they'd foraged.
Will she be okay?
Oh, yes, she'll be fine. She just needs to see a doctor.
Sonia, go and let Maggie know what's happened, and please make sure all the pupils have something to eat and drink.
Bit of an emergency. Rhiannon's collapsed.
Rhiannon? Is she okay?
Turns out she hasn't eaten because of this war thing. So please can you get some proper food on the go?
Proper food?
Yeah, not this war stuff.
Finally.
Here, here's these mushrooms.
Excellent.
Lisa gave them to me. They're from the allotment. Mushroom omelette?
What a good idea.
I'll go and send the kids along.
I can only apologise, Robert. I just don't know how this happened.
Yes, well, you learn a lot about people in these situations.
Yes, I should have kept a closer eye on Miss McFall. I never imagined her scheme would endanger the children.
Well, the main thing now is to make sure that young girl is okay.
Yes, of course. The paramedic is with Rhiannon now.
Well, I'd like to grab a quick word with my daughter, if that's okay with you. And hopefully that's the end of today's dramas.
Fabulous. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Well, apparently your blood sugar was very low, which is why you fainted. Your body doesn't like extremes.
I know. I kinda haven't been eating anything all week.
Oh, Rhiannon.
And that medic guy said that if I overeat, then I can get diabetes.
So what we want is sensible, regular meals from now on, okay?
Don't worry. I've got the message. I think I just overdid it.
We're all guilty of that sometimes.
Miss, have you seen... Wally?
Yeah, all right. Just take it away, yeah?
Come on.
Rhiannon's on the mend. Now let's concentrate on making sure no one else collapses.
We've already started. We're serving mushroom omelette.
Mushroom? What mushrooms?
From the allotment.
Don't eat anything!
It's not black market.
Have you swallowed any of this?
You're such luck.
Maggie, get ready. What's going on?
Can't I just eat the chips?
No!
Christine, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Are you aware that George Windsor isn't qualified to teach Mandarin? Thought so. My future father-in-law would like a word.
Ah, good. Now perhaps someone can tell me what this is all about.
Well, I'm sorry to spring this on you, Robert, but it's all in there.
You sure about this? You want to make a formal complaint?
Yeah. She's victimized certain staff.
What?
As well as using pupils as cheap labor.
We caused my accident.
Not to mention employing a Mandarin teacher with no professional qualifications.
George Windsor.
The one in the sailor suit.
I know who he is, Sue. This better be some mistake, because I do not appreciate being sold a load of bull.
Today's been really good.
Have the school get medical treatment, you mean?
Apart from that, I mean, the cooking thing. Like, I don't care what my mum thinks, it's what I want to do.
Told you. You'll be brilliant.
It's going to be hard for us when you go to uni in America.
Well, it's too late to change plans now. I've already bought my cowboy hat. As if. I haven't applied to any American unis, and I won't be.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's courses here that are just as good, and we want to go to the same place, don't we? Hey.
Sue, it may be better if I spoke to Simon and Christine alone.
Not a problem.
I wish Simon had come to me first.
Well, clearly he felt he couldn't.
I thought we had a good working relationship.
Don't know how you can think that.
All right, let's not get into a slang match.
Fair enough. But I totally refute everything Simon is saying. I can go through it point by point. There has been no victimisation.
Oh, come off it, Christine.
I have a very happy staff room.
Yeah, except some of the staff aren't qualified to be here.
George Windsor is a fully qualified modern languages teacher who has lived and worked in China for many years. His wife is Chinese.
Ex-wife.
His coursework will need independent scrutiny. I am hugely disappointed with what I've heard today from both of you.
I don't think that's very fair.
But one of the things I always admired about the war was the concept of courage under fire.
Sorry, Robert, you've lost me there.
Leadership is about taking responsibility. Now, you both want the top job at Waterloo Road. When things get tough, how have you reacted?
I brought my concerns about Christine straight to you.
Which are totally unfounded. I'm sorry. But it's Simon who has doctor's responsibilities today.
Blaming other people isn't leadership. The only one who took it on the chin today was Audrey McForce. She made a mistake, she accepted the consequences. Now, you two might think you're the only ones in the running for this job, but let me tell you, you're not. Especially after today's performance.
That is the last time I take you on at bench presses.
I know you told me to butt out, but can I just say one thing?
No.
If I was ever ill, like that stupid brother of mine, I'd want my mum to be there for me. And I'm sure Eve would feel the same way.
I don't think she would.
All I'm saying is, at least give her the option. That's all.
God, what a mess. And what's the Mandarin expert going to say when he looks at your work?
I don't know. Nothing, probably. You just think I'm a bit disorganised. Anyway, Bain likes you. He'll be on your side.
You didn't hear what he said. No, I've blown it with him. Big time.
Not necessarily. Why don't we go down the pub? Hmm? You can tell me all about it then. I personally have this place for one day. Hmm?
Okay. But only if you lose the Richard Gere. Gere?
Who?
I heard it was you who found her, Lenny. Well done. You can tether her here. How is she? Rhiannon, I mean?
Yes, she's fine. She's asleep in bed.
And what is this? A peace offering. And a thank you for all your hard work this week. I've put you under a lot of pressure.
1945 vintage, is it?
We can forget all that now. For me, the war is over. Doesn't need a corkscrew.
I'll get the glasses.
Okay. Don't worry. I'll come back and say bye-bye.
Oh, I feel like downing a bottle of red tonight.
Drink to that.
But that would be letting Simon win. I'm not going to fall out with him, though. Maybe Robert's right. We need to resolve this without it becoming personal.
Christine certainly didn't have a good war, did she?
No. But you know what? Neither did I. Or your dad. I think we need to cool it.
Suits me. There is a certain big day to plan. Oh, we need to have a serious talk about kilts.
Kilts?
Well, we do live in Scotland now.
Oh, God. Going anywhere nice?
Bet it won't be as nice as dinner with my dad. Come on, Simon.
Mushroom risotto, is it, Simon?
You know, when I get this job, and I will get it, those two will be history. This is Frankie McGregor, our supply teacher for science.
Miss Spark said quietly. Quiet!
We're going down the mall at lunchtime. Me and Shaz are going to nick makeup.
And it's girls only.
I can teach you how to tie a flight of lane. They're not real flies, are they? I'm doing something this lunch anyway.
Let me guess, hanging out by yourself.
No, I'm going fishing with Mr. McGregor.
Oh?
I can't believe it was so made up for you. Mike Casey, boxing with an Olympic champion.
What?
I won't believe it! We have worked too hard for you to suddenly turn around and say you don't want it!
It seems like it's been more your dream than mine.
What?